Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto, and today guys we're taking a cheeky look at Stellar, and specifically 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗂 launches the USDC payments on Stellar. So Chris, this is an interesting one because obviously we've seen the USDC launch on the Stellar blockchain in Q1, and now we're starting to see some payments happen. So we're going to get into this and see exactly what's going on, but also we're going to have a look at the XLM token on the charts. It's looking like, Chris, potentially on the cusp of a breakout. So yeah, we're going to get into that and see what's going on. If you find this video useful, informative, go ahead and hit that like button. We both appreciate it. And if you happen to be new to the channel and not yet subscribed, treat yourselves, become a subscriber. Why not? It's free. And hey, go for it.
Yeah, and I was going to say, leave a comment. If you love Stellar, leave a comment. Let us know. What do you think the price is going to achieve 2021? Let us know. I'm really interested because I do think this is going to do really well.
Absolutely. Right, let's jump on over to the desktop, Chris, and see what's going on here with the USDC. Get into the charts and let's see what we can do for the XLM.
Super, let's do it.
Fantastic. So 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗂 launches USDC payments on the Stellar blockchain. So companies will be able to reply on a regulatory compliant payment method with the USDC coin, or USDC, based on the Stellar blockchain. So that's really big news. And 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗂 solutions will allow users to arrange transactions without worrying about fluctuations in USDC price. Just chuckle to yourself for a moment there. Right, let's scroll on down. The Stellar Development Foundation blog announced a collaboration with 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗂 to create solutions that facilitate the future of banking. Via the cooperation, the partners will employ a holistic approach to enable businesses to make payments with the stablecoin USDC. In addition, the partnership will enable to incorporating compliance as a service, or CAAS, and accounts and payments, PMP, creates confidence amongst market participants in operationalizing crypto-based transactions and sets the stage for future innovations. And as a dyslexic, I got through that entire paragraph, Chris. I'm impressed with myself there. Oh, I know, pat myself on the back. There we go. Right, so that is just absolutely fantastic anyway. I mean, if you really break that down, that is going to be groundbreaking for a lot of businesses around the world. And this thing is just literally going to pop soon. I'm so confident on Stellar. It's the strangest thing though, isn't it, Chris? Because despite the fantastic work that happens with Stellar, obviously these fundamental things in the real world have very little impact on the cryptocurrencies, at least yet. Super early, guys. This space is still a baby and in its infant stages, and ultimately, as this space develops, the real use case and utility will eventually actually have an impact on the price. So do bear with it. This is fantastic news. This is big news for Stellar. And it's only really a matter of time until these foundations really catch up with the cryptocurrencies. So Stellar's new partnership, Chris, is a hybrid company between a fintech and regulatory entity. In the same way, I guess you can see a lot happening with Ripple and the way that they were working with the banks. You have another example here of a blockchain company like Stellar working with a regulatory entity to provide those transactions, because you cannot be one or the other. You have to adapt, you have to meet in the middle, and the old financial world is going to have to start to adopt blockchain. That is going to be a given, and blockchain obviously needs to allow, if you want to actually become big and you want to actually change the world, you need to accept that you're going to have to partner up with these guys. So it's a no-brainer really. And 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗂 provides its clients with a platform that complies with rules related to financial crimes. It also gives access to traditional payment services and others based on blockchain technology. The publication adds 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗂's A&P application acts as a US-based on and off ramp for virtual assets transactions and offers a comprehensive and embedded CAAS solution, making it ideal for a USDC anchor for cross-border transactions while ensuring essential risk and compliance controls. So really awesome, Chris.
Yeah, and I was going to say, in addition to that, Nick, like I'm not sure how many people are aware, but 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗂 also covers like know your customer, the anti laundering stuff as well. So you know everything's sort of tied up quite nicely between the two. So yeah, bullish news, Nick.
It's fantastic. And interoperability, Chris, is something else that we obviously have to acknowledge here. So interoperability of Stellar with Swift and ACH. So according to the blog, there is currently a high demand among businesses to utilize stablecoin payment solutions. And this is a no-brainer because a lot of central banks around the world are trying to come up with a CBDC of sorts, right? So obviously everyone's kind of thinking, this is the future, this is what's going to happen, so we need to come up with a way of working. And it's just about future-proofing your business. So if you're not doing it now, you're going to be really regretting that in a few years. So this is because the asset class offers stability and liquidity in combination with execution features, and users don't have to worry about fluctuations in the USDC's price. By offering a regulatory compliant solution, the partners hope to eventually create a bridge between Stellar with traditional payment rails such as Swift and ACH. Thus, they will be able to play a role in determining the success of the new financial services. So that's absolutely huge if you really think about it, and it's probably going to trigger a lot of XRP people, no doubt. But possibly.
I kind of still feel like they're not really after the same thing as such. Like there's a bit of crossover, but to be honest, I think the world's a big enough place for both to do very, very well. But you know, we have talked about the lawsuit with Ripple, and you know how Stellar could sort of monopolize a little bit and take advantage. But I still think that that's going to be a tough job if they were to try to do that. I still think Ripple are going to be successful. I think both projects will be.
Absolutely. And as an ultimate goal, the partnership will allow companies in traditional finance and companies in the crypto industry, amongst others, to be empowered to address the current regulatory landscape and to be able to make secure transactions. So absolutely awesome stuff going on. But it doesn't end there. We've got some fantastic news on the Stellar charts as well. We have this parallel channel here on the daily chart, and we can see that we've been kind of going down. We've actually got above the midway point, and we're trying to push through the barrier, but we haven't quite got there. But we actually had a test on it yesterday, Chris. Another test today. There's been a lot of selling pressure in the overall big macro picture of the entire asset class. But overall, we are poised to kind of have a breakout almost at any point. I think this thing is gearing up for some nice moves. So we're going to try to see if the data is suggesting that. Just on the daily, it looks really good. But I'm going to get into the 4-hourly and the hourly just to see what's going on. So let's go ahead and pull this into that 4-hourly view. Okay. From here, you can see the channel in a little bit more detail that they're referring to. Here we can obviously see, if I just get my pencil, all of the volumes that we've had coming up. And actually the volume is quite low at the moment. The volume's not very impressive, and doesn't leave exactly a lot to get excited about. With that being said, when you start coupling this up with a RSI that's actually below 50 here at 45, you start thinking if that volume starts to increase, this RSI has a lot of space to go to the upside. So there could be a breakout happening here, Chris. Ideally, I would like to see the RSI a little bit lower on this 4-hourly chart. I'm sure that if we get into the hourly view, it's going to be quite low. So we can see the volume's low, the RSI is below 50, and everything here is looking like it's pushing up quite hard against that top line of this channel, and it's only a matter of time until the resistance just breaks down and we're so low on the RSI, the volumes start building up and we just power on through. So we could have a breakout of this channel imminently. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this into that 1-hourly view. And again, you can see all of the detail here of just how much we're pushing up against that upper line. And it's quite a lot of chances that we've had, Chris. We're just bouncing. It's only a matter of time until we actually pierce through. We can see the volumes are still nice and low on this hourly chart. They're not doing anything just yet. And we can see that actually we are just above 40. We're actually at 41 here. So there's lots of potential, Chris, for this thing. If that volume really kicks up now, this is going to pop right to the upside here, become overbought, and in doing so, I think we're going to start seeing some significant price discovery here on the Stellar chart. So I'm just pull that down a little bit and we have a look at the very first price target. The first price target that we're after comes in at 82.6 cents. From our current position, that's 100% growth and could be quite lucrative for many investors. But also, Chris, I don't imagine that we're going to go straight for that. It won't be one rally straight to 82 cents. There are a few areas that we'd have to get through first. First of all, we have had consolidation down in this zone here in the past. So this comes in at 48.9 and 52 cents. If we can get above 52 cents by Sunday and get a close up here, that would give us a nice chance to actually go ahead and break out towards that first price target of 82 cents. A weekly close up here is going to be crucial to enable us to really power off and go after that 82 cents. If we do not get that Sunday close up here, then ultimately I think we might be trying to trade sideways just between these two areas. That would be in the 702 and the 786, comes in at 48.9 and 52 cents. I think we'll trade sideways there until the RSI gets nice and low, the volumes get nice and low, and then it has another attempt at going up into that zone of 82 cents. So I think this thing has a lot of potential. One thing I'm pretty certain of is they're coming into the end of this particular channel. I cannot see a major breakdown that's going to pull this thing all the way back down below that midway point. I think maybe tomorrow, Chris, we're going to see that breakout finally happen, and we're going to start approaching those higher areas here on this Fibonacci retracement. So it's all to play for, Chris, on the Stellar chart. It's all very, very exciting stuff.
Definitely buzzing about it. Love it.
Fantastic. So guys, if you have found this video useful and informative, don't forget to hit that like button. We both really do appreciate it. And if you're new to the channel and not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. By subscribing, you're going to be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Right, with all this said and done, we hope everyone has a fantastic day and we'll catch you all in the next one.
Take care.